Thank you so much for checking out the stream. If you're watching this on replay and you're like, I don't want to sit through an hour-long thing, all you got to do, go down into the links or into the description. You're going to see where I talk about it. People will timestamp it. If they don't, I will. So you don't have to be worried about seeing a whole long video. All you got to do, go down into the description or the comments of this, and you're going to see what I talk about. Today, I'm going to be talking about all of the no spend movement that just started, that apparently top alliances are deciding not to spend for 2 weeks. So we're going to discuss that, talk about the relevancy of that, how it's going to work, all that kind of stuff like that, and what I think about it. And we're going to be discussing the brand new costumes that just came out in the costume chamber. We got Gravemaker costume, Alberich costume, and Seshat costume. So is it worth it? Do you spend on them? Are they still relevant? We're going to get into all of that. Let's roll the intro. Maybe. No, we don't like doing that. What are you doing to me? There we go. Nope. Rip. Why?
Think of me by your side. Know what we have to do. Baby, it'll be alright. I know that it's hard being apart. Show no fear. Know what we have to do. But soon I'll be there with you.
Welcome everybody. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. Waking you up. I think chat, I'm in an excited mood today because I'm almost done streaming for the month. I think that's why I'm happy. Maybe? No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, guys, I already talked about it. Gonna be talking about this brand new movement, see if it's something people should back, opinions, thoughts, all that good stuff. And what are we doing about these new costumes? So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. What happened to my... I don't have my music. Now you guys get to hear my whiny voice. Where's my music? What did you do with my music? Spotify, you don't open up? I think it's... Where's my music? Chat, Shani broke my music.
What?
I'm gonna blame her. Let's do this. Whee. Okay. What's up, Dan Miles? How are you, my good friend, sir? Okay. Gretchy, how are you doing? Gretchy Riddle. King Skills, what's up, bro? We should jam some games last night of oh, why are you playing that? Uh-oh. Rip, don't do it to me! Why are you doing this? I was playing some other stuff. There goes my they're gonna flag that as me using copywritten music from before. It was playing the Christian shuffle. AB, what's up, brother? How you doing? Mega Man, how you doing, man? All my content is awesome. Thanks, Clark Kent. I appreciate it. I appreciate what you do, Superman. You're very important to this world. Jay Horn, how are you? What's up, Tony? How you doing? Want to let me know you downloaded it? Thank you, Tony. See, Tony's the real MVP. All right. For all you other slackers that are out there that are unsupporting and don't download stuff, especially after I play Mech Arena, who sponsors this stream, you are officially on watch, and I hope that you stub your toe. But not Tony. Tony's the MVP. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you doing that. Choo, how you doing? First time live? What's up, Peter? How you doing? You won't summon, just need mats because the crazy events and heroes coming up. I hear. So you stopped spending long ago. Yep. SG steal your music? No, I was playing a playlist that I wasn't supposed to be playing. Try and get this. I'm gonna go right here. I think I'm okay with that. We gotta adjust this because this is like right in my eyes. Yeah, I gotta go back to putting the chat right here. I think I can do that. Let's go do it. Let's do it, chat. Whee! All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting myself situated. I love this song. Okay. I don't need music. Yeah, I do. Okay. Christine, how are you doing? Good morning to you too. Just curious if you think Legends event's good time to use gems. Nick, that's why we're streaming. Dan says I've been doing no spend except for Alliance Gifts for a while now. I feel you. Shani got a day off. I know, right, Choo Choo? Yep, she did. Giovanni, how are you? No spend for you. So just guys, I have to clarify, I did not start this second no spend movement. I am not to be held accountable or anything like that. I did not do anything for this. I deserve absolutely no credit. Honestly, I just use it as clickbait for you guys to come and watch the stream. So here we are. Hillsong is Christian music. Yes, it is, Jayhorn. That's good. Still in work, so dipping in and out. That's all good, Dan. Yes, we did. Gotta get your things better. No, you're doing great, King Sills. You're doing way better than a lot of the bots that just show up, so you're welcome to play with us anytime. What's up, Nicursor? Hi, Anchor Shane from Azores, Portugal. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Manuel. How are you doing? No problem, Mega Man. If you guys haven't, check out Mega Man Gaming's YouTube channel. Corto, how are you doing? From Italy. Oh, nice. From Panama. What's up, Danny? Hi, Nicursor. Okay, yeah, it's a Mech Arena stream. Yep. Try and get 15 minutes. Yeah, Dan will definitely play. Yeah, King Skills, it's a Mech Arena stream, so we're going to be playing some Mech Arena. As you guys know, because you're part of the elite group of people that make good decisions, you know that that game is absolutely incredible and super fun to play. So we're going to be playing it a little bit later on today. Quantum Family's no spend. Okay. Good to know, Isorador. Campeche. Oh, cool. She can start playing better games like Raid and... Gretchen, I always play Raid. Ludwig is such a beast. Yeah, he is. It's disgusting. All right, so you finally quit. Wow, you guys are... How many people? I gotta... That's the one thing I should have over here. Come on. Oh, don't do this to me. Where are we at? Oh, okay. I get that. All right. So I can see that. Okay. Finally quit Empires after 3 years. Not worth your time anymore. It's all good, Randy. Hi, Anna Maria. How are you? Spent over 10K on this game. No more. Wow. Saw my video. Top Titan fighting here is very informative. Also, let me know. Don't have anime. Yeah. So Leslie, I really wanted to put in Fringe. Also, really good Fringe characters. It was just 25 was too small, and I didn't want the video to be super long. I originally was going to do 20, and then I bumped it up to 25, and then I was like, man, there's a lot of heroes I left out. So, which is good because it allows you guys to go into the comments and complain about which heroes I forgot to bring in, which jacks up my comments, which makes more engagement, which makes it so the video is seen more. Little late to no spend 2. Should have been a thing at Magic Tower event. Yeah, I mean, it's a little late. What's up, Danielle? Man, a lot of new names in here. Guys, let me know in the chat if this is your first time checking me out. There's a lot of new ones I have not seen before. People protesting too much content. I think it's funny. Usually developers stop supporting a game. People can spend, not spend. Protests have their own agenda. I appreciate that. That's definitely a good perspective, Roger. It's my entertainment dollar. I spend it where I want. That's all good, man. That's awesome. What's up, Pocket Watcher? Interesting. Oh, you speak in chat. Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny. All right. Next move would be uninstall the game. It's funny, Crunchy. We just talked about, which actually Crunchy. Oh, I'm still here. Don't get mad at me. We talked about that in Anchor Cove. Was that you that said it? What's up, Darian? How are you? How's it going, Darian? The absolute event monster. First time catching my live. Appreciate my vids. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for hanging out. And it's funny too. You spell your name the same way that my mom spells her name. First time listener. Thanks, Nick. All right. What do I think about GM costume? We're going to talk about that for sure. Oh wow, been follower since 2017. Okay, cool. I don't think I've seen you live though, Pocket Watcher. Yes, there will be new costumes for the Christmas heroes, Michelle. Karnov or Ludwig? I do Ludwig. Weed and Empires and Puzzles are your hobby. Good for you, Ruben. There's no Jackal. I know, Choo Choo. Thanks, Gretchen. Yeah, Jackal was definitely on the list. I had a fringe list of heroes that I wanted to include on it, but I couldn't do it. So, actually, I forgot while I was recording it. So I think I was recording. When did I record that? It was like at like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. No, it wasn't that late. It was late, but I was just like, I forgot to include it, and I was just like, you know what? I wrote it out too. Fringe players or fringe heroes, and I just forgot to do it, and I was like, I'm not really recording. So, but there was definitely some heroes in there that that I think I got most of them, but it was really hard. I looked at the list a lot of times before I made the content, and I was trying to figure out, you know, different heroes to cut potentially. I also wanted to try and keep the colors a little bit balanced too. So there's that. So yellow had a bunch of colors in general. Red was actually missing some. So I tried to make it a little bit balanced as much as possible. I think I'm going to have another video that's going to come out this month that I think you guys will really appreciate. It's one that you guys have been asking for forever, and I just haven't done. I've been waiting for the right opportunity, and I think the opportunity might have presented itself with this brand new contest that I'm starting next Saturday. So a week from tomorrow, huge contest. In live chat, first time, saw all my redos, hope I could. Oh, cool. All right, so you watch all the other ones. Well, thank you, Anna Maria. No way my alliance finishers pulled every event until they get what they want. That's funny, Bess. Bess, what alliance are you in? Maybe Titan costumes next? I know, right? You know what I was thinking? I think they'll add like weapons. I think that's kind of like the next thing. They'll add something that is specific that you could potentially move around on your different characters. I don't know. Did I play Puzzle Heist? Nope. Gangster. I wouldn't. Is Tarlac a good investment if you already have Miki maxed? I would. I mean, I still really like my Tarlac, but I could see a case to be made to not do Miki. Yeah, I should do Arn. I meant to do it, Chio. What's up, Felipe? Yeah, Rare Titans, you want Tarlac. Yeah, that is a very good point. Good morning, Julie. How are you doing? Raka, how are you doing? And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. So why are they protesting? I'm gonna discuss it in just a few. It seems like we've got still some people that are rolling in. So I usually try and address it all at once. So when people, you know, get in here, they're not like, oh, so what is it about? So I usually try and, you know, not make it so I have to repeat myself during the whole stream. But we're definitely going to talk about that. And there's definitely some contributors in here that I think felt it a bit more than most people did. So we can, we'll get their perspective on things. Alan, thanks so much for the donation, brother. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, man. So Liv has like a full-blown Liv. If you guys aren't familiar, Liv is my 10-year-old daughter. She has like a full-blown business that's going on right now. She's selling her clay items at school. And it's funny too, because I asked her, I was like, does your teacher know that you're selling these items? She goes, no. I'm like, keep it that way. Dude, I used to hustle candy bars Oh, actually, I'm really excited about this. That's pretty good.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I hustled candy bars. So I used to work at the grocery store, or not the grocery store, like a pharmacy. And there'd be times when they would put the candy bars for like 3 for $1, like 4 for $1. So I'd buy them, like I'd buy a bunch of them, and then I'd just resell them. I don't have Kunchin. Pretty much. I think that's literally or actually no, I did get Alice out of Hero Academy once. This is typically not worth my time, energy, and effort. But SG did me a good one. You know, it's so weird. I have to unlock a useless 5-star to actually throw it back in here because I want to keep that one. That never happens, chat. I think SG is trying to like break into my stream and make sure that all good positive energy is going to them. Oops, not that. So people don't protest. Here we go. I think I might get rid of all these. Patora, how are you doing? About Titan heroes, I think a good idea would be describing one important hero like Flay, so I'm talking about him, talk about Evelyn. I mean, I try and do that with the hero breakdowns, so that was kind of the idea with those. Anytime a hero would come up, it's kind of like discussing the advantage of the hero and heroes that are similar, stuff like that. Just those videos take a long time to do. And it requires a lot of energy and effort. So it's like a lot of editing and it's a lot of different things. So I mean, that's what it was for, but that's why that kind of content typically needs to have a sponsor, and I don't have a sponsor on the hero breakdowns right now. Seshat is a beat. I hate going against her. Yeah, Kunchin. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I never had Kunchin. I've been wanting Kunchin for a while. It's one of those, it's like, oh, I wish I had Kunchin. Mostly for the defensive down. All right, so we have 5 separate alliances. Can tell you it's going to be a huge protest. Interesting. All right. Player part. Okay, Clemmy. How many tats do I have in total? Oh, I don't know. It's funny because my tattoo artist just hit me up the other day. He's like, bro, you have like unused credit with me. Like, when are you gonna come in? So I probably have like $3,000 worth of credit that I don't know, I haven't gone in. I want to finish my sleeve. What do I think about Octros? He's insane. He's really good. New con is always welcome. The problem is new heroes are getting extremely strong. I hear you for sure, Giovanni. But Mega Man, I'm talking about, this is like every 7 days. I churn that thing all the time, mostly because I'm bored. So I wouldn't say that I have very good luck on those. Retrain for Gravemaker is pretty awesome. No, I didn't. I did do one on Octros, but not like an official one. I have a video that actually came out when he came out describing him, and now that I have him, I don't know if you guys might know this, so I have him too. And is it tomorrow? I think tomorrow's when the things, I'll probably be throwing them on him. I'll probably be limit breaking Ludwig because I think it's going to be disgusting. So he's absolutely incredible on offense. Alan, I already have an EP tattoo. Man, he's behind the times. All right, so I'm just gonna do some raids real quick, and then I'm gonna dive right into the content, discussing the protests, and then discussing the heroes, these brand new guys here. So, like I said, I can still see that there's quite a bit of people that are still rolling in. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that. So you can see people are saying it's late here. So I'm gonna get through it, like I said, and we'll discuss Gravemaker, Alberich, just do some raids and stuff like that real quick. Oh, I do want to do this real quick. Nope, rip. All right. Yeah, so I'll show you Ludwig on offense. Ludwig on offense is gross. if he goes off and I have one character up, it's game over. If I have actually, if like, watch, I'll show you guys how often. So Ludwig's up. I'm gonna try and not kill them, but you're gonna see. All right, so I have 0, so I'm gonna gain 17% mana. You can see that's how much it was on that. Not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and do this. I think we're up to, yeah, it's 50% after this. And then I'm gonna be maxed. Which is fine. And then what's gonna be crazy, it's gonna go up again. I'm just always casting the special. And my guys are just always... So I'll do this. You're gonna see how much my thing went up. I have this, so I can do that. You're gonna see everybody is gonna get... Look at that. Kill hair twice. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Yeah, so Ludwig going off again, you protect. If Ludwig goes off and I have kill hair up, they're just dead. So he's really good on offense. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Best Gentleman. I appreciate it. Yeah, show please. Ludwig in defense can be countered by, yeah, it can be countered, but the whole thing it is, I mean, anything could be technically countered. The reason why he's good is because you're kind of forced to be into those colors. So if you have other heroes like Frigg, Octros, Odin, like they just punish you for not using the other colors. That's the one thing I wish I had. Odin. I want Odin. I think I'll go for Odin next time, because Odin on my defenses would just be gross. Ludwig or Xenofold first. Happy Waffle is a pretty incredible player. Definitely recommends Xenofold. I don't know, I personally, I like Ludwig. I also don't have Xenofold either, so I think they go really well. I mean, if you go Xenofold and Alberich, it's pretty gross, but I love that Ludwig, any other hero that deals a bunch of damage, is just game over on offense. Oh, what an interesting team. I didn't even look at what this guy had. I was just attacking for cups. All right. Okay, let's do that. This is one of the things that I do like. Alberich against Ludwig? LOL. Okay. Mist is sweet, yeah. Yeah, but in my opinion, like, there's counters. I mean, Malausi works too. But if you're gonna put a 4-star in against my defense, like, I'm already way far ahead. It's kind of how I look at it. Oh, I want him and I hate him. Yeah, I was going for him a bit. I didn't go too crazy. I went probably a little bit harder than I would have liked. But I was tremendously happy that that I didn't have to chase anymore. I did want to get Quenelle. Which if I did get Quenelle, I would probably debate whether or not doing my Frigg. But I ended up deciding to just do my Frigg regardless. Hard to choose. Do I mostly raid mono? Alan, I either raid mono or I raid with my defensive team. I usually just do this one when I'm trying to like have fun, and it's usually 5 colors. So and it's usually not tuned for the defense at all. So I have some really bad, but I think it's, for me, it's like one of the funnest ones. Like, not having a dispeller is just really bad. Alright, well, how much time do you have on this? 3 turns? Whatever, let's go suicide some guys. Don't do it. Oh, thank you. Woo! What do you think? It's not frozen. Let's go here. Get the green. I wanted to kill Barrow. My defense team is Rosi, Ludwig, Cathal, Wolfgang, Quenelle. Oh wow, nice. That is pretty awesome. How do you like Quenelle? Wolfgang. Barra fully emblemed, defense or life. I would do life is super important because that has to do with how big the minions are. So you want to go life, defense, attack with Barra. Should probably just try and kill this dummy over here. How much more? One more turn. Don't go off. Oh, you jerk. Oh, sorry guys. All right, so like I said, guys, I'm just gonna finish out just a couple more raids. I think it's only this and this, and then I'm gonna dive right in and ooh, that was interesting. I think I got my mana after Barra died, so that's pretty interesting. Add that to another pro tip with Ludwig on offense. It counteracts the Barra. Interesting. All right. So I'll just do one more of these and we're going to dive in, like I said, and just discuss everything that's going on. Guys, let me know in the chat, should I discuss the new costumes first, or why everybody's protesting and my thoughts on that? Probably should have fired off that. Did we roll the dice, chat? Alright, so one dodge left there. Let's go up here. Get murdered, bro. All right, so definitely the protests. All right, it's a nice team. Losing all the time. Watching my trophies is 2,600, but nothing more. Oh, okay. Protest costumes. Protest first. Protest. Knows Kilbera, then goes Towels after mana. Kind of weird to think. Interesting. Yep. Whichever I want. All right, costumes. I think protest won. All right, so let's discuss this protest. Give me a second, because I got to pull up something. All right, so I'm going to pull this up so you guys can see. This is what floated around. I actually don't have the original screenshot. I forget who actually said it. I don't want to misquote and say it, so you guys can let me know in the comments who was the originator of all this. But this is pretty much what's going around right now. So it's saying, spread the word, the top EP alliances are uniting for this cause. New notification, enough is enough, SG. 2-week boycotts begins October 22nd, today. And slow down SG, no spend November. Slow down SG. So what is this all about? So if you guys weren't part of it, or you guys didn't see it, obviously the Clash of Knights event just went through, and a lot of players, myself included, I ended up getting, I think it was 155th. So I fell behind a bit. I think I got to 124th, and then it just got to the point to where I knew if I didn't have enough of the world class, and I spent a decent amount on the event, so I can tell you firsthand that it was an expensive event, especially with it being such a long event. So we had it for 5 days. So I will say that there's absolutely validity to why people are upset. Very close friends of mine, which I'm surprised. I think only Darian's in here. Zero might pop in because he's been pretty adamant about how much this has been kind of an issue. And him personally, I know he didn't get that great of rewards. I know how much effort he puts in to doing this. And then when they set it up to where it's random loot rolls on the Aethers, it really put a big thorn into a lot of people's side, which makes sense because somebody that is just kind of getting through the event and not doing anything can get substantially better than rewards than somebody who spends, probably upwards of probably a couple $100 just on resources of refills and stuff like that, and all the resources it takes to be getting those scores. It's a lot of effort that goes in to get these really top scores. If you guys didn't see it, I released a video on how to actually get the top scores, and you can see just how many times I'm just fleeing, restarting, and you're just using a whole bunch of world energy flasks. Well, SG was smart, and I say smart because this is what they do, their business. They also threw Atlantis right after, which was really good marketing on their end. One of the things I will give to SG is they are incredibly intelligent when it gets to getting people to spend money. So myself, even personally, I usually save all my world flasks. I use them all during Atlantis. I save up my loot tickets and I flood it, and I just get all my resources back. Use all my recruits, get my stuff up. I store a whole bunch of ham, and everything's good. The problem is I used a ton of world energy flasks for the event, and I had no time to recuperate on any of that type of stuff because it started immediately. So a lot of players are pretty upset about that, which makes sense. The event was 5 days long, which means that if people were grinding and they were getting beat out on different positions, it would take longer for them to recuperate and get back into that. So the event was too long. So now playing devil's advocate, looking at things from Small Giant side. Obviously their business, they want to make money, but they could have not known how bad it would be in terms of loot and how much it would affect players by not having guaranteed aethers, which, given SG's history, they are pretty they're pretty open to making rewards a bit better, especially for top, because they don't release the rewards ahead of time, so we don't even know in beta. We have no idea what rewards are getting put into place. They do it, and sometimes they mess up. I'm sure they're going to own up to the fact that they messed up. They're going to rework it. However, I will say that SG also has a commitment to those players that are just kind of getting started and just playing. So there needs to be an equal footing ground for them to potentially get some aethers. If they get some aethers, kind of keeps them more motivated, kind of keeps them wanting to play the game a bit more, which makes it so that people are excited about playing Empires and Puzzles. So there's their commitment that they have there. And it's a fine balance between, giving, because on the flip side, if you give too much rewards to the top players, you have the whole community that is not part of the, top 2000 or whatever, that is upset because they're getting way too much and they're falling behind. So they have a very fine line. And I will say, a lot of times I try and see things pretty fairly. In this circumstance, I don't think that they did anything malicious. Now, the other thing that people are also upset about is the amount of stuff that's coming out. So this month, I was appreciative of it because I've got a whole bunch of content that I get to talk about. Okay, so even today, these new costumes came out. I wasn't even really planning on, discussing or talking about the costumes because I've already streamed so much because of all the content I've had to cover, which makes things good because I have got stuff to talk about. Now, in terms of your bank account and stuff like that, it definitely changes things. I know this month I did do a little bit more spending that I would have liked. It's not the end of the world for me because I just take this money and I just write it off on my taxes. It's a business expense. But for other players, I can see it from their perspective that they're having an issue with so much stuff coming out. So even like next month, we're going to have new ninjas that are going to be in the Ninja Tower, which is, going to be their way to try and get you to spend in that. They're constantly just throwing new heroes. And even in beta, it's just like hero after hero. We got new gargoyles that are coming out. We got new costumes coming out in December as well too. So there's so many different heroes and they're just not fixing issues. The storage, I would say that that's one of the ones that's really bothering me as well. They have had the same cost for your storage, which I don't know why they haven't fixed that, but they're doing so many different heroes and just they're not accommodating with the times, but they're just accommodating and trying to get us to spend money. So the device plan that is put into place is to just stop spending for the next 2 weeks. There is some merit to this, and if you would have asked me before I knew, I would have said that you're wasting your time. When I did the no spend movement last year, and I did it for a full month, it was an important time because it was, to me, it felt very intentional. It felt very intentional. They just released Teleria as a Hero of the Month. They released Vila. These were great characters. I was really impressed with the fact that they released such good characters. They made it pretty accessible to get these characters. And then after the fact, after everybody had leveled everything up, then they majorly nerf it to where even right now, you literally don't see Teleria anywhere. It's just not there. So I think that there's this issue to where that to me felt a lot more deliberate. It felt like, all right, like, let me get them to spend a whole bunch of money, let them chase them, let them get excited about a hero, and then us nerf it, which obviously is, we see right now, if they didn't nerf Teleria or Vila, we'd be fine. Maybe you'd have some a little bit frustrating things, but it would have been fine. And that felt way more deliberate. I think this, to them, they're just trying to get it to where they're trying to close out the year. So every single game, just so you guys know, every single game right now is trying to get it to the point to where they can, close out the end of the year, show the profits, all that kind of stuff like that. So every game is in a position that they want to incentivize spending as the end. I know this even with my advertisers. My advertisers are more inclined to do more. Right now they have advertising spend, so they're really trying to gear up and spend a whole bunch to really close out the year, because they have investors, they've got other things that are looking at it. They want to close out the quarter, they want to close out the year. So right now is when they try and amp up and get consumers to spend the most amount of money. I mean, this is a drive, this is the holiday drive that people do. So with that all being said, when I did the no spend movement, I looked back because I was able to acquire their financial analytics after the fact from one of my sponsors, because they paid for it. They paid to know the information, and I saw that there was a huge mega drop in terms of their financials during no spend movement. And that was when I believe SG was considering doing a mercy system, which I already went over all this in a different video, and maybe I'll post it in the comments. I don't know, but I pretty much talk about the effects of no spend. So it is something that can be done. My own personal opinion, I don't think 2 weeks is enough. If you guys really want to make an impact, and myself personally, I don't see that this is a continued issue. Like, if your big gripe is the event, I know that they'll fix it. I said it in Anchor Cove, I'm about 75% positive that they will fix this issue. If your gripe is the amount of content that keeps coming out, 2 weeks is not going to cut it. So I worry. I mean, I support those who decide to not do it. I can't say whether or not, I will be partaking in no spend or not. That's totally up to you guys. So I don't know. It's really up to you guys. What do you guys think about everything? I've done a lot of talking, and that kind of explains it. Ike Gaming, I am doing much better from Corona. I am. We're all clear and good. We're fine. After the last event, even our costume just got expensive, running out of cash in our game. Yeah, it is definitely expensive. Prez, how are you, buddy? All right, so your alliance was in the top 300, no ethers at all. Interesting. Yes, SG needs to expand the base, focus on quality of life. Already stopped spending because too many heroes being released. Yeah, I mean, for me, I wouldn't say that I've stopped spending. If I get a hero, cool. If I don't get a hero, cool. Because they'll release something that's just better next week. The idea and thought of collecting them all like Pokemon is completely out the window. There's no way possible. I don't think that there's anybody that will ever have all of the heroes. And maybe it's intended to be that way. All right, so you use Tell all the time with Cosm, Caitlyn, and Seshat on defense or offense? Because you're not seeing them defensively in anywhere near any top anything. The whole Vila Teleria Gravemaker nerf's really bad deal. Most of the time we're frustrated. Yeah, that to me was a bad deal. He was not playing last year. Did no spend then make any difference? So Jezza, they didn't tell us, but I saw the financials and then they came out and they did tell us. They told us in the thing. But yeah. So I know it did make a difference. I don't think 2 weeks is going to be enough. If you guys really want to get excited and want to do it, I don't know if I could say that I would partake in it. I mean, let me go look at the calendar real quick. See, and hopefully they were smart about it, because I haven't looked at the calendar. Give me a second, chat. Let's go look at the calendar. Let's see what's coming up, chat. Now, I will say that I would probably have a bit of a different feeling if I didn't get anything. I did end up getting, I believe, a total of 3 Aethers. 2 came from personal, because like I said, I was at 125, and then I think 1 came from my alliance. All right, so let's look at the calendar. So this is October. Obviously, we've got the 21st here. We got Shriekwood and Mirages is starting today. Nothing really. Valhalla Forever, which, I mean, Valhalla, I'm missing Odin myself personally. I mean, it's not end of the world. If he's featured, maybe that's different. Let me see if it tells us in here. Yeah, it does. Oh, it's got Alberich, which I need Alberich. So I might do a little bit there. Slayers, I'm not fully committed to. And then getting into the 4th. I mean, this is a decent time to be running it. But like I said, guys, I don't think that 2 weeks is going to be enough. If you guys really want to get excited, you got to extend this. You know, saying you're only going to do it for 2 weeks. Clearly, we already tried it for a month. There was a lot of people that partook in doing it for a month, and they still didn't make adjustments. So, you know, if you really want to get excited, you're going to have to do more. What I do find most hilarious is that the top alliances literally made fun of me last year for this. There was so many people, like people that are organizing this, that were literally making fun of me for doing that. And here they are using my same hashtag. I don't know. I think that that's pretty comical in my eyes, but that's more of a personal thing. Yeah, so that's where I'm at, chat. Oh, doing good. Just started playing Mech Arena. I think it's a great game. Awesome, Prez. Make sure you stick around, because I'm actually going to be playing Mech Arena in a second. So
come play with us.
Yeah, come play with us, Prez. You got to add me. All right. Richard's clearly far behind. Don't forget, Salma feels so cheated getting that fish. That's funny. I kind of want that. All right, so Telly was definitely OP tank coming from top 100 lands. We used to see our wars. Everybody's doing Telly's a main tank. Yeah, I agree that Telly was definitely over. Telly was super powered, but Telly has counteracts that were coming to defeat Telly. That all they just had to wait was just a couple months. Thanks, Richard. Not spending anyone. Still, people who spent. Tempted to spend for costumes and ethers, better heroes. So Julie, we're going to talk about the costumes in a second. I have no need for all the heroes. Concentrate on maxing the heroes you want, like Russell. Yep. All right, you haven't spent on pulling, just small deals. Been getting some good heroes. That's awesome. Good for you, Jacob. New GM tell Fila, yeah, is a Frig Elizabeth Morel. Yep. Did not spend on the current event. Yep. New players will not know the history of the game, so for sure, for them, don't care. Yeah. If we make an impact, then no spend until next alliance event and see if they're going to do something about it. Yeah, I mean, Merrick, I mean, there's other people that they suggest giving bad ratings. So just doing all 1-star ratings, that could potentially do something, but I don't know. I think for me, I have a little bit of a different perspective on things at this point. To where I care, guys. I do care. I've always been one of the ones that, you know, I'm not. SG doesn't pay me anything, guys. Like, I get no incentive from SG. They don't contribute in any way, shape, or form at all. So I have no incentive to be for or against, just other than my own personal opinion. And I see them as a business. I accept that. And I think that through legislation and stuff like that, I think things will change for games like this in general. Okay. Grabbing attitude. All right, so you'll be on to play. Cool. King Skills is going to play with guys. Like I told you before, this stream is sponsored by Mech Arena. I'm going to show you this absolutely amazing game. I'm telling you right now, I downloaded it because my sponsors, they kept on hitting me up to download it. I was like, I don't want to play another game. I downloaded the game and I literally love the game. I think it's a lot of fun. And me and Shani play it every single night together. Not because I have to stream it, but because we genuinely enjoy it. And a bunch of people that have downloaded it. Hey guys, if you haven't tried it out, I'm going to show you guys actually right now so you guys can see what is going on. So like I told you, Mech Arena is sponsoring this stream. And I tell this to you guys, I mean this wholeheartedly. If you guys want to support me, or if any of the things that I've done have been helpful to you, the best thing you can do is to download and check out the games that I'm playing. And the reason being is I would rather you guys do that than do a $50 donation to me. I'm being 100% serious. Like, I would rather you spend no money and download a game. Check it out. So this is Mech Arena. They just had, oh cool, there's a new update, new stuff. Cool, spooky crates, new stuff. See, this is, and what's cool about this too, there's not, interesting. If you guys want to add me, you can add me right here. So I'll type it into my ID. Once you download this, make sure you add me and we can play games together. 6-2. And I accept your invite. Usually I accept your invite because I know it's like you're a super low player. So for instance, I go in here in my invitations, I clear this up pretty good, but you can see who's on right now. So King Skills is on, he's in a battle. So I've got some players. I don't see, so Latimer's down here, Retrogrades, Dan. People have been playing it, you know, here. So guys, this is a pretty good indicator for you. Okay. So Latimer was on 17 hours ago. He's one of the ones that watches all the time. Retrograde was on 9 hours ago. Dan was on 1 day ago. And King Skills is on right now. So these are people that, I think, is it Skills? I think that's who's got me added currently right now. I know other people are playing, but don't have me added. So what it shows you is when people are downloading it and checking the game out, they're actually playing it because they actually enjoy it. So let's get in. I'm gonna play it just for a few minutes, guys. Not a huge long time. I'm gonna play maybe a couple of rounds so you can see, and we'll play with Shani too, and you get to see her whoop my butt. Where are you? So I'll show you guys this too. All right. How much? We both got new mechs yesterday. Where are you at? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. All right. So let's see. How much has Shani played? She's played 2,469 times. She's won 1916. How many of those were with me? So she's played 1,600 matches with me, which means that she's played almost 1,000 matches by herself. Okay. I don't have to convince her to play. She wants to play. Me, I played 2,500. Have you played as much as me? 2,582. Oh my gosh, you literally caught up to me. All right, so yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see if King Skills is off yet. Oh, he's still in a battle. So like I said, guys, if you're enjoying any of this content, please do me a huge favor. Check out Mech Arena. The link is in the description. Sent you an invite. You're not even accepting. And you are straight struggling. Oh, no. Now it should be on. All right, so, oh, I started the tournament.
Together. Baby, that's an awesome idea. Thank you.
All right, so I accidentally started. So usually if you play together, you want to be in different tournaments because the tournaments are set up based on when you start playing, which I think is a really great feature about the game. Oh, this is a good. Nobody crazy in here. So this is Killshot. This is my favorite character. And he literally just goes in and he just murders people. Oh, I got reset. My game is lagging a bit. First blood. And you die. And you die. Die. Oh no. Cheetah got me. Alright. Let's we'll show this is Cheetah. We just got Cheetah. Oh no, Clobs only is a Zephyr. Clobs only's dead. Use Xeon to get Ludwig to go off sooner. Yep. So I'm gonna just go throw some rockets at them. Oh, I picked the wrong mech. That's cool. This is one of my favorite mechs. This is Zephyr. He resets them so they can't do any damage. Freezes them completely. Die. Die. I'm not gonna do it. So is Shani also YouTubers? No, Shani's my wife. Did you know that, Alan? I should turn her into a YouTuber. Oh, I didn't even kill him. Late to the stream, missed discussion about EP. Vince, you did. I did just discuss that. So guys, like I said, if you can, I really appreciate you checking out Mech Arena. You will like it. I'm not just saying that you will enjoy it, especially if you're not into these type of games. If you're like, oh, I don't really like those type of games.
I didn't like those type of games.
How did you break? Yeah, Shani's not into games in general. Mud's got the Zephyr. All right. Ooh, I just dealt so much damage to them. Yeah, it's Mud. I almost killed him. I played a lot of Mech Arena. Oh, cool, retrogrades, bro. We gotta play. Is Mud dead? Where are you at? There you are. Here, I'm gonna try and kill him. Oh, I hit everybody else besides him. He must have been hiding under the thing. I'm gonna make me a little bit smaller. Oh my gosh, they have no life. I know. I'm gonna get him in 6 seconds. Let's go. Is he still alive? Yep. That's fine. We have redemption. I kind of like it when we're behind. So many of them have no life though. 3 seconds. I'm gonna get Mud. He's doing his part by hiding. Got Mud. Celtics has no life. Galloway Gal has no life. I'm going after Mud. Mud's almost dead. Oh. Get Mud. Oh. Alright. He did well. Oop, he's regretting that. I just killed Mud's kill shot. He's gonna bring his Zephyr. Oh, come on. Here comes. Yep, he's got his Zephyr. Come on, move, move. Oh, he has a Redux. Interesting. Alright. I got mud. He's probably gonna bring his Zephyr now. Yeah, he's got his Zephyr. Galloway girl's almost dead. Got mud. Oh, they got me. We're tied right now, babe. All right, let's go. Let's go. Going after mud. Drop, drop. Got 2 of them. Murdered. All right. Kill mud for good measure. Oh, they're gonna take some damage. Clobs, yeah, it was me. Clobs is almost dead. Yeah, that's what they thought. They thought they were coming. Nope. You like to snipe the new Spider Wreck is cool. Shanny! See, Shanny's the beast.
Little funny cheetah.
Told you.
Cheetah yesterday.
Yeah, Cheetah's really cute. I'm telling you guys, it's the game is genuinely fun. We'll go back to Hangar. Let's see if anybody's on. Let's see. And guys, we can, if you're interested too, I'm going to be streaming this on Sunday, dedicated stream on it. All right, cool. So everybody's here. So King Skills, Retrogrades, both chilling in chat, coming and playing with us. So it's a plan to protest Empires and Puzzles not spent in November. How many alliances have committed to this? Just join the stream. So CTK, I did just discuss this. I'd probably recommend going back and looking at it. See if Retro joins us. I spent a decent amount talking about it. Retro! Didn't know, I thought it was single. Awesome wife, yeah, no, so, we got married back in June. I haven't even known you for a year though. Isn't that wild, chat? You're online. Oh, there you go. All right, so let's go. We'll go to. We'll play Control Point. All right, so Control Point's fun. So this is Control Point. This is the other mode. So this is essentially where you you go and you capture all the control points. Kind of like capture the flag a little bit. Oh, okay, just one game. All right, we'll kill him quick, Retro. So playing with King Skills, Retrogrades, we're all just playing together. And guys, you can play with me too. So download the game. I'll post my my ID and we can all play together. I think it's get out of here. It's a ton of fun. Oh, who were you? Bro, you are so dead in a second. Gardoc's almost dead. Oh, they're taking it? You don't spend much more in the game, haven't done any new events, summons, or anything. Stick with content, heroes you have from season 1 and 3. That's a pretty solid plan for sure. Yep. In a second, my lady. And you're good. See me, amor? See me, amor? And you're frozen. You're frozen. Nice, Shanny. So aggressive. I'll freeze him in a sec. And you're frozen. Ooh, somebody reset me. Oh.
Oh, I got both of them.
Savage.
That was so cool.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Shani has anger management issues
Like, what?
when she plays this game. She gets so aggressive.
I love
Oh, I missed him. Good job.
oh, come on.
Go ahead. I love this. Just throw him mines. Let him get it. Let him get the base. Let him get it. Ugh. That's the last guy. All right, guys. So right after this, I promise I'm gonna get in. We're gonna talk about the costumes. All right. Get bodied, the one person that wasn't with us. You'll keep on playing. Shani's like, you can talk about the costumes. I'm gonna keep playing. All right. So if you guys want to, you can add Shani and probably play with her too. All right. So let me get back in. We're gonna discuss Empires and Puzzles. Talk about the brand new hero costumes that just came out. I'm serious, guys. You'll enjoy it. Check the game out. Nice work, Retrogrades. Plus, it's something that I can do and interact with you guys. That's what I think. I think honestly, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to the most, is just being able to hang out with you guys and be able to play with you guys. Because right now it's kind of awkward, not being able to do that. So, I think it's cool. All right, let's see what we got on Titan. All right, cool. All right, so let's get in and discuss these brand new costumes. As we see here, we've got, excuse me, Big Daddy Gravemaker, which is really interesting, chat, because if you would ask me a year ago the most important red character to get, I would tell you Gravemaker, 100%. Character was insane. Very fast, dealing damage, extra damage to anything green. Pair him up with Frigg. It was bad news. So, just an amazing character. Now, running it again, so very fast, dealing 115% damage to all enemies. All enemies receive 274 burn damage over two turns, and then the elemental link. So same elemental link. So the biggest difference here is the original Gravemaker is 135. This one's 115. Slightly less attack power, but this is hitting every single enemy, and the burn damage is reduced a bit. What I like about the new Gravemaker is that it puts in a situation to where it doesn't matter where they're at on their formation, it's always going to be doing it. But the problem is we just have characters now that are just dealing so much more damage. Gravemaker forces them to, if you're getting the damage, where Gravemaker really shined was this bottom part right here, which dealt extra damage against nature. You don't have that ability anymore. So you're in this awkward situation of like, do I want to take advantage of this? Now, where I think this Gravemaker works really well is with like Amelia. So especially with Gravemaker running at very fast speed, You use Emilio, which I'll show you. It's one of the characters that I haven't pulled the trigger on. Cast one of the following. So if the enemy has burn status ailment, all enemies receive 345 burn damage over 5 turns, so regenerating over 3 turns and immune to new status effects. So I can definitely see with Gravemaker pairing extremely well with Emilio. You should fire off Gravemaker first. Emilio is also very fast. You're going to be firing them at the same time, and that puts yourself in a situation to where you're just going to be like regenerating. Unfortunately, which is weird because Gravemaker was like the best defensive red character, he loses the biggest part that makes him so relevant, which is the extra damage against green. It would punish characters that brought in green. So which one's better? If I had to choose, I would use Gravemaker offensively, and then defensively I would use the original version if I have it, because again, you want to punish them with the extra nature. I do like that this new Gravemaker is at a paladin class instead of the barbarian, which wasn't really that effective. You get a little bit of the costume bonus as well as the legends family bonus. So you will get an extra 10% defense. So I do like that it's at 1, 2, 3 heroes. They're getting either 10, 15, or 20% defense. So you'll get a little bit extra defense there. So yeah, so that's the thoughts on Alberich, on Gravemaker. And then now Alberich, this is pretty cool here. The costume design I think is kind of interesting. I think I like what they did with that. It's kind of just like an interesting character. I don't know. He's like a binds dude. Yeah. So Darian says those two. I'd go Octros. Yeah, I agree. Also Russell works well with Parrot as well too. Yeah, I'd personally go Octros as well too. That's where I'm at. All right, so yeah, between Russell and Octros for sure. You want to do Octros. Keith, Octros is insane. He's really, really good. All right, so Cleric class versus Druid class. Big difference with Alberich is 38% chance versus the old version is 33, and then you're also getting 28% HP. You're getting more HP, and then you're going to be regenerating the 548 HP over 4 turns, where this was 612 over the 4 turns, and then this gives the plus 38 mana generation for 4 turns. So if I have to choose between the difference, the most essential part to Alberich is making sure that you revive more. So being able to go up to 38% chance is huge. And then also still getting that mana generation is going to be huge as well too. So now you're a little bit less concerned as far as the regenerating of the HP being lower on the second version. So the costume version is going to be substantially better. You wouldn't think so, but that extra 5% chance is going to be a pretty big determining factor. As far as stats wise, you're losing a little bit on the attack and the defense, and you're getting a little bit of health. So a huge major discrepancy between the two. And now getting into Seshat. Guys, the most important thing about Seshat, which I think most people don't even understand, is the special how. Now I have to let you know again, this stream is sponsored by Mech Arena. If you haven't, please check out Mech Arena. I just played some Mech Arena. The link for that is in the description of this video. I've been playing this game a ton with my wife. We've been just annihilating characters. So much fun. It's quick games, only 4-minute games, so you can jam some games if you want. You don't have to be super committed, and you can just genuinely play it. You got also the death match with the tournaments. They're really, really fun. They're really, really understanding in terms of giving rewards. So you're constantly getting new things. You're constantly getting new stuff, and you're not spending a whole bunch of money to do it. So I recommend checking out Mech Arena. So with Seshat, one thing that most people just completely miss, they had no idea about. When you first look at the character, you can see Seshat deals 400 to the target, and then summons a replicator minion, and then dispels from the target nearby enemies. Okay, looks very, very similar. Dispels buffs, deals 270 damage to the target, Summons the same replicator minion. You're like, what the heck is the difference? Well, the biggest difference is how the wording is set up. The very first thing that Seshat does is she dispels from the target nearby enemies and then deals the damage and then summons a replicator minion. So by her going off and dispelling first, you're not suiciding your characters into Sif or anything that is counterattacking. That's super mega important, and actually very quite useful, because before in the past you'd have this awkward moment where you'd want to bring Sabina, and Sabina is the only one that dispelled without dealing damage, so you wouldn't suicide your character. So now the costume version of Seshat will set yourself up so you don't suicide the character. And then obviously again, target nearby enemies on the damage, just the buff. So it's a little bit less damage. So at first thing, you probably think, not that great. But the good thing about it is once you level up Seshat, so you can say, all right, if I'm going into an offensive battle and I'm going up against characters that have dispellable buffs, that it's important that they are dispelled first, I can just bring Seshat costume. If not, I can just bring the regular version with her already maxed and up, and I can just deal the damage. So that is kind of awesome about her. So now overall, if I had to say, are the legend costumes worth it? Myself personally, my red is already overflowing. I've got Elizabeth that I've already limit broke. I've got my regular version of Gravemaker that has 20 emblems, and I have my Octros that also has 20 emblems that I'm about to limit break in I think it's like next month, so, or until I get one more fire. I think I need the 4 fires for that. So it's not a huge mega concern for me. I could see potentially people wanting to go and do the summons to get the Gravemaker. I think Gravemaker is still good. We're seeing it less and less, but it is a bit viable. Just to tell you, for myself personally, I didn't do them. As you can see, I've got apparently 5,130 summon tokens. So I could do 51 summons, and I chose to do none. The reason why I chose to do none is because I'm very curious as to what else they are planning on releasing with these, because from the looks of it, they're planning on throwing a costume on every single character. So I've already played with Drake Fong's new costume, as well as Athena's new costume. I think those are the 2 that I've played with. The Athena costume, I'm going to see how it's released, but it could be quite awesome. So I'm personally waiting because I don't have a huge need for these 3 heroes, and I want to potentially set myself to get whatever new stuff is coming. So I'm personally holding off. I'm curious to see some other the costumes that are going to be coming out. It'd be quite interesting. I think that eventually we're going to have some pretty important heroes that are rolling through on the legend summons. But for me initially, I don't see it as a huge need for me personally. So cool. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the costumes? Yeah, all right. So initially you thought Octros, but some streamers out here, meh reviews. I don't know. I don't know how you could give a meh review to Octros. Octros deals a ton of damage. And it also forces you into a color. That's why Octros is good. Octros is good because Frigga is good as well too. You force them into a color. If they don't use that color, they're gonna get punished once they go off. How about the heroes? What do you mean by that, Richard? Yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think of these guys. Send an oh, you sent an invitation? All right, I'll make sure I add you as soon as I get back on. Prez will definitely play. You gotta get your bearings in order a little bit. I assure you, once you play a little bit, you're gonna realize some things. Yeah, so I think you'll like it. Looks like the most people we've had on stream, and you guys are the quietest. 85 of you just sitting there looking at my mug, not typing away. Did I talked a lot. I mean, given the amount of information I went through and how much you guys chatted, it's very, I don't feel like there's a balance here. All right, so I guess I'll pretend like I'm busy and do stuff until chat opens up. All right, yeah, I do actually have to do this. Novice, but so far interested in playing this game. You will really enjoy it, Prez. And we'll play together too. And what's cool about it too, Prez, is that if you play with us, you may feel like we're like overpowered, but honestly, having a human player is better than just having a bot. So sometimes you get filled with like bots and they're just really bad. So even a human player is better for us and we can just carry you. So waiting for Miki costume. Yeah, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with the Miki costume. Can't say the same about EP. This game is so messed up now. Yeah, it is what it is. It's like that. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just gonna say something. I decided not good subject. Grazul costume. Gravemaker should charge Russell at the start of the turn 3. Grazul plus costume. Gravemaker. Interesting. Oh, but you don't even know what the Grazul costume is. Should be interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know if because I have Emilio at 70. I've got Russell. I do want to level up Russell too. All right, so if you made it a 3 red match each of the first 2 turns. Interesting. I have not tried nettle tea yet, Prez. And I still have no idea what happened to all of my candies. What's up, Wit? How you doing? Guys, just so you know, tomorrow I'm announcing more of a teaser for the costume coming up. Oh, the elemental link that gives the mana percentage. Oh, interesting. Oh, plus the 1% from it. Oh, that'll be interesting. So I will be releasing that more of the week as well too. All right, guys, I am going to head out. I will be back again on Sunday. It's going to be an awesome, fun stream that I'm going to be doing, playing some Mech Arena. I'll be playing with Shani and whoever else wants to play with us. We're going to be doing that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's going to be on Sunday. And I really hope that you guys come and check it out. Zero, I have not found my pickle yet. It has not shown up. Zero, you'll have to scroll back and rewatch through when I discussed everything. I went to your aid to fight in your honor, Zero, kind of. So I'll be back on Sunday. Check out Mech Arena, guys. I'm dead serious. You will enjoy the game. If you don't, let me know. So, Prez, thanks so much, man. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys on Sunday. So have a good one.